E-Classroom, sponsored by রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান, ত্রিপুরা রাজ্য মিশন।
মাধ্যমিক স্তরের শিক্ষার গুণগত মানকে সুনিশ্চিত করার লক্ষ্যে রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান, ত্রিপুরা রাজ্য মিশন কর্মরত মাধ্যমিক স্তরের শিক্ষক ও বিদ্যালয় প্রধানদের প্রশিক্ষণ, বিজ্ঞান শিক্ষণ সামগ্রী প্রদান, ছাত্রীদের আত্মরক্ষামূলক প্রশিক্ষণ, মেধায় পিছিয়ে পড়া ছাত্রছাত্রীদের বিশেষ শিক্ষাদান, প্রতিবন্ধীদের জন্য অনুদান, রাজ্যে কলা উৎসব আয়োজন সহ অন্যান্য কর্মসূচি রূপায়ণ করছে।
জানেন কি, বিদ্যালয় ছুট সারা দেশের একটি জ্বলন্ত সমস্যা। এই সমস্যা সমাধানে রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযানের উদ্যোগে আগামী 1 জানুয়ারি থেকে সপ্তাহব্যাপী বিদ্যালয় ফিরে চলো কর্মসূচি গ্রহণ করা হয়েছে। 14 থেকে 16 বছর বয়সী সমস্ত ছেলে মেয়েদের মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা সম্পূর্ণ করার জন্য আপনারা সবাই এগিয়ে আসুন।
মাঝপথে যারা লেখাপড়া ছেড়ে দিয়েছো বন্ধুরা, তোমরা বিদ্যালয়ে আবার ফিরে এসো।
রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান।
Hello student.
Hello sir.
How are you all?
Fine sir.
I'm fine. Please sit down.
Thank you sir.
Okay. Today we are going to focus on a very important topic of English grammar, that is narration of past tense. So in your last class you have learned about narration of present tense. So I think you have don't any problem in that topic. Do you?
No sir.
Huh? Your topic is clear?
Yes
So now today our topic is narration of past tense.
Sir, can you
Yes.
please explain the basic rules of narration once again?
Okay, definitely. Okay, now so pay your attention. Narration. Do you know the definition of narration? So narration means the way of narrating the words of a speaker. That means first hand narrator. First hand narrator. So basically we can narrate the words of a speaker in two ways. Okay? Direct speech and indirect speech. Okay? So direct speech. So in direct speech we quoted the actual word of the speaker without making any change. So you can see the example. Nitin said, I am happy now. Okay, in indirect speech, we report the words of the speaker by making some necessary changes. So you may see the example, Nitin said that he was happy then. So you can notice some changes from direct to indirect speech. Okay, so next, direct and indirect speech. So see the example, Nitin said to me, I am happy now. Nitin told me that he was happy then. Okay, so you can see some changes from direct to indirect speech. Now we'll see the changes that take place from direct to indirect speech. So the first changes that we can notice, changes of reporting verb and verb in the reported speech. Okay, so you see the reporting verb in the above example, said to, and it becomes told in the indirect speech. So if it is said in any direct speech, it will not change, but said to becomes told. You see, tense doesn't change, only form changes, but you see in direct speech, which is in quotation. Okay? So, what is the verb in the direct speech? In the inverted comma? M, right. So, what is the tense of am? Present tense. So, in direct speech, am become was. So, what is the tense of was? Past tense. Very good. So, now see the changes. Another changes, punctuation marks. So, inverted comma of the direct speech moved out in the indirect speech. So, next, see use of linkers, conjunctions like that, if, whether. We uses this conjunction or say linker in indirect speech. Whenever we changes direct speech from direct to indirect speech. Okay? Now see another changes. Most important changes that occur from direct to indirect speech. Change of tense. Change of tense. So in your last class you see present tense changes to past tense. Okay? So past changes to past, right? Okay? Now next, changes of pronoun. Changes of pronoun is another changes that occur from direct to indirect. So you can see in the example also. So pronoun I becomes he in the indirect speech. So there are different pronouns you know. So how does a pronoun change? So how the pronoun change from direct to indirect? So first person, remember this is very important for you. First person in the indirect speech changes according to the subject of the reporting verb. First person changes with the subject of the reporting verb. First person changes with the subject of the verb. Okay? So second person of the indirect speech changes with the object of the reporting verb, right? And third person doesn't change. Third person doesn't change, right? Next, changes that come, changes in words. Changes in words like time and place related words or words, changes in the indirect speech, right? Obviously, when the reporting verb is a past tense, reporting verb is a past tense, right? Now next we will see the words relating to time, places and some auxiliaries that changes from direct to indirect speech. You see the slide? So the words are this becomes that. So you may write down in your copy, these become that and these become those. Now become then, here become there. Today becomes that day, tomorrow becomes the next day, and yesterday becomes the previous day. There is another slide also. You have written, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see the next slide. So see, ago becomes before. Last month becomes the previous month. The next month becomes the following month. And can, may, shall and will, these are all auxiliary. Which auxiliary? Auxiliary are of two types. Primary auxiliary and model auxiliary. And can, may and shall, will comes under which category? Model auxiliary. Very good. Model auxiliary. So can becomes could, may become might, shall and will become should and would. Right? Now we shall do the narration of different sentences. Different sentences. You know, sentences are categorized into 5 kinds on the basis of mode of expression. Mode of expression. Can you name them?
Yes, sir.
So, Okay, Monobroto?
Sir, assertive, interrogative, exclamatory, imperative, and optative.
Okay, these 5, but you have not told in sequence. So, assertive, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, and exclamatory. That's very good. Now see, another important thing. So, reported speech in direct narration may be of different sentence. May be assertive, may be interrogative, may be optative, may be exclamatory. But in indirect speech, all sentence turn to assertive. Right, very good. So you have understood very well. So now see the changes that comes in assertive changes.
পুষ্টিকর খাদ্য এবং শিক্ষা আমাদের নিতান্ত প্রয়োজনীয় জিনিস।
আপনি কি জানেন বর্তমানে ত্রিপুরায় বিদ্যালয় শিক্ষা দপ্তরের অধীনে মধ্যাহ্ন আহার প্রকল্পের উদ্যোগে সবকটি বিদ্যালয়ে সবজি বাগান গড়ে তোলা হচ্ছে।
ছাত্রছাত্রীদের পুষ্টিকর খাদ্য প্রদান করার লক্ষ্যে সেই বাগানে উৎপাদিত সার এবং কীটনাশকবিহীন সবজি প্রথম থেকে অষ্টম শ্রেণীর শিক্ষার্থীদের মিড ডে মিলে ব্যবহার করা হয়।
চলুন শিক্ষার্থীদের স্বাস্থ্যকর এবং নির্ভেজাল খাদ্য প্রদান ও সুস্থ সমাজ গড়ার লক্ষ্যে আমরা সবাই এগিয়ে আসি এবং প্রত্যেকটি বিদ্যালয়ে সবজি বাগান গড়ে তুলতে বিদ্যালয় কর্তৃপক্ষকে সাহায্য করি।
Now the transformation of assertive sentence in past tense. So the rules for transforming an assertive sentence from direct to indirect speech. Reporting verb. So in assertive sentence reporting verb, if it is said, it remains the same. It doesn't change. But if it is said to, it becomes told, as I have told you earlier. Right? Now next change, linker conjunction that is used in assertive sentence. Actually that is replaced by comma after the reporting verb or reporting speech. Okay, next. So an assertive sentence may express a universal truth or a habitual fact. Okay, so if it is a universal truth or habitual fact, no changes occur in the indirect speech. So what shall we do? Can anyone say? We do not change anything, but only we'll add a linker that to this kind of sentence. Okay, so see the example. Ram said, I have finished my work. Can anyone tell me the answer? Okay, Prithijit.
Ram said that he had finished his homework.
Right. So said is in which tense?
Past tense.
Past tense. So we are doing narration of past tense. Okay, sit down. So now you Monobroto, tell me, I have finished my homework. The tense of this sentence.
Sir, present tense.
Present tense. Sit down. So Nilo, tell me, present tense. Monobroto said it is present tense. Now present tense, that means which tense?
Present perfect.
Present perfect tense. How many tenses we have? Rajguru, tell me, how many tenses we are having actually?
3 types.
There are 3 types of tense, but how many tenses? We are having 12 tenses. We are having 12 tenses. Sit down. So out of 12 tenses, only 2 tenses are there where we use only single verb. Single verb. Can you tell the tenses? Present tense and present indefinite and past indefinite. Okay, now come to next sentence. Transformation of interrogative sentence. Before starting this, do you know how many types of interrogative sentences are there?
Yes.
2 types. So Kumarjit, tell me. So 2 types. What are the 2 types?
Yes, no question and WH question.
Very good. Yes, no question and WH question. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So, yes, no questions begin with begin with which verb? Auxiliary verb, right? Yes, no question begins with an auxiliary verb, and answer to a yes, no question is always
Yes
yes or no. That's why they are called yes, no question. So another is WH question. WH questions begin with WH word. Show me. So, what are the WH word?
Sir, when, what, where?
Right. Sit down. So WH word means the words having W and H at the beginning. But see how HOW we cannot find WH in the beginning, though it is included in WH word group. So now we shall see the changes. First, reporting verb said and said to changed to asked and inquired of, right? Next, linker if and whether. If and whether are used
As
right? When the sentence is a yes no question, right? But if the sentence is a WH word, we do not use
If or whether.
no linker, if or whether. So WH word itself written in the indirect speech. So another changes like changes of pronoun, changes of tense, and changes of other words like related to time, place. So are same as it is in assertive sentence. Though there is no another separate rules for interrogative, so these are basic rules. Basic rules are applicable in interrogative sentence. Basic. Okay. So next, you see an example. I said to him, "Where are you going?" Okay. Abhishek, tell me the reported speech. Which one is the reported speech here?
I said to him.
I said to him. I said to him. Is it correct? I said to him.
No, sir. It is reporting speech. I said to him is reporting speech. And where are you going is reported speech.
Right. Very good. Sit down. So where are you going is a WH word. So can you transform this sentence into direct?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, indirect?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me.
Sir, I asked him where he was going.
Very good. So next we shall move to another sentence, transformation of imperative sentence in first tense. So we are doing first tense. Okay. So do you know what is an imperative sentence?
Yes, sir.
Before doing this, you have to know the meaning of imperative sentence, definition of imperative sentence. So Niloy, tell me, what is an imperative sentence?
The sentences which express commands, requests, advices, etc. are called imperative sentences.
Very good. So sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So in imperative sentence, when you do the narration of imperative sentence from direct to indirect, so the reporting verb said and said to changes according to the meaning of the reported speech, right? So imperative sentence may mean different thing. So if it means order, said and said to will be ordered, right? So how we will change the verb? So we needn't change the verb of an imperative sentence. So the verb of the reported speech is made infinitive. Is made infinitive by writing to plus verb. Okay. So can you tell me an example of an imperative sentence? Anyone? an example of an imperative sentence. Okay, Pritijit?
Ram said, close the door.
Ram said, close the
Door.
door. Right. Ram said, close the door. Sit down. So close the door is an order. So the said will become
Order.
order. So Ram order
To close the door.
close door. So this is the verb. So another important thing, imperative sentence generally begin with a verb. Begin with a
Verb.
You see, most of the imperative sentence, almost all, begin with a verb. Right? So imperative sentence with do not. Okay? So in transforming imperative sentence with do not from direct to indirect, do not becomes not to and to. And reporting verb may be ordered, advised, forbade, etc. Right? When you use forbade as a reporting verb, do not becomes to only. Okay, next. So transformation of optative sentence in first tense. So optative sentence means the sentence by which we mean prayer, blessing, wish, curse, etc. Okay? Reporting verb said and said to becomes prayed, blessed, wished, cursed, etc. And there is a linker that is used. Optative sentence mainly begins with may. Right? Mainly begins with may God bless you, may you be happy, may you prosper in life. And so may plus subject becomes subject plus might. Subject comes first, then may becomes might. And long live. In case of long live our leader. Long live our leader. So long live. So our leader is subject. Subject will come first, then long live becomes might live long. So next you see example. He said to me, may you be happy. Okay. So can you do this? May you be happy. Which sense is expressed here?
Wish.
Wish, right? So he wished me
You might be happy.
that
He might be.
that
I might
I might be happy. So now transformation of exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence means the sentence which expresses a sudden feeling of emotions like joy, sorrow, grief, right? Like this. So said and said to changes according to the meaning of the reporter's speech, right? So said and said to becomes exclaimed in joy, sorrow, regret, grief, etc. So there is a linker that is used, and words such as alas, hooray, bravo, oh, fee are left out in indirect speech, right? So see the example. Ram said, alas, I have been ruined. So which sense is expressed in this sentence?
Sorrow.
So Ram exclaimed in sorrow that
He had been ruined.
Right. So I think all of you have understood the topic well. So now we shall see some examples for practice. I said to my mother, I shall always obey you. Which kind of sentence is this? I shall always obey you. Just the sentence which is within quotation.
Assertive sentence.
Assertive sentence. So can you do this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. So Mr. Das said, I walk a mile after supper. Rajguru, tell me, which kind of sentence is this? I walk a mile after assertive. I walk a mile after supper. That means he does this thing every day. Okay, student, that's for today. And next day we shall discuss with another important topics of narration. Okay, so you prepare these examples and show me tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
ড্রপ আউটের ঘুচিয়ে ক্ষত, স্কুলে পড়ুয়ার বাড়ছে ভিড়, সর্বশিক্ষা মিড ডে মিলে স্কুল সকলের আশার নীড়।
রাজ্যের 6 থেকে 14 বছরের সব শিশুদের বিদ্যালয়ের আঙিনায় এনে তাদের বুনিয়াদী শিক্ষা সুনিশ্চিত করতে সর্বশিক্ষা অভিযান বদ্ধপরিকর। তাদের শিক্ষার সুবিধার জন্য রয়েছে বিনামূল্যে পাঠ্য বই, বিদ্যালয়ের পোশাক, উন্নতমানের পড়াশোনা, স্বাস্থ্যসম্মত শৌচাগার, বিশুদ্ধ পানীয় জল, পুষ্টিকর মধ্যাহ্ন আহার, খেলাধুলার ব্যবস্থা এবং আরও অনেক কিছু।
হ্যাঁ, তাই দেরি না করে আজই আপনার এলাকার সব শিশুদের নিকটবর্তী সরকারি বিদ্যালয়ে ভর্তি হতে উৎসাহিত করুন।
E-Classroom was sponsored by রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান ত্রিপুরা রাজ্য মিশন।